What's good, man? Welcome back to Joe Rich Trades and Stocks, where we spilling all the info that they don't want you to know, man. And in today's video, I ain't gonna be keeping y'all here for too long today. I just wanted to show y'all how me and the Discord was able to bankroll 100% gains. Me personally, 3K off of Saturday, man. Give y'all some levels to keep on the lookout for the rest of the day and tomorrow, so y'all can make some money with us and end the week strong. And I also want to explain why this specific stock beat on earnings went crazy, but its stock price didn't reflect that, man. So without further ado, let's get straight into the money. You did. So first things first, man, before we get into the charts, I do gotta say shout out to the Discord, man. Everybody in the chat bankrolled this morning off of my SPY put signal at 9:44, man. As y'all can see, we bankrolled 99% off that, almost 100% gains. And some of the members also placed Tesla puts, you did, because the market was again bleeding today. But I want to show y'all my rationale as to why I hopped in this place, so y'all can understand the logic and possibly incorporate this logic in your trading strategy. You did what I'm saying, to be able to bankroll like me and the Discord did. Now, before we look at SPY on the 5-minute, man, and I'll show y'all my entry and why I entered, let's look at this on the 15-minute to see a broader standpoint on ticker symbol SPY, man. Why do I have heavy support box at 590 to 591 area, man? This is a multi-week support. What do I mean by support? This is the area or the stock price that the stock keeps running down to, only to get pushed up off of, man. You understand what I'm saying? So it has trouble breaking down when it gets to this area. This is a multi-week support. It bounced right here, and if we look at the week before that, it held all right there, man. So going back over to the right on our charts, we look to the left on the charts for confirmation, man. See where our area is at, and then above we have had this 595 to 596 area is a key area where the stock reacts at, man, whether it's bouncing or breaking down and turning it into resistance. You understand what I'm saying? And for the most part, SPY has been breaking down and ranging this week. So with that being said, my knowledge of that, I have these levels charted so to look for reactions there, because it already showed that the sellers or buyers are stacked up there. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's put this on a 5-minute time frame, man. And as y'all can see, to start off the morning, man, what happened? We had a gap up in pre-market. So, okay, I noted that we should come down to fill this gap intraday. That's first things first. You understand what I'm saying? So now, off of market opens, we ran up to this key resistance area. You understand what I'm saying? 599 to 600, which we slammed off of yesterday, but we couldn't quite get it up to there. Now we came down to the 596 area and tried to run up in off of market opens, man. What is this candle called right here? It's known as a rejection candle, a shooting star candle. Why? Because the body is very small at the bottom of it, man, and it has a big wick from the upside. And what does a wick from the upside usually indicate? This usually indicates a possible rejection. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all see how these candles kept wicking from the upside and the buyers couldn't push it up through there? That means that the sellers was more prominent right here on this shooting star candle. And we had a minor liquidity sweep of where this order block was at. You understand what I'm saying? What is an order block? An order block is the price area where the market makers make it have big jumps from, so liquidity is sitting there. You understand what I'm saying? So after it swept liquidity and it came down under this key box that I have charted, man, and broke these pre-market lows, I said, okay, I'm going to jump into puts and signal at 9:44 a.m. You understand what I'm saying? This is the candle that I entered on and signaled to the chat, so y'all know we not doing no bluffing around here in Joe Rich Trades. SPY puts. You did what I'm saying? Go back over to the chart. We played puts in this $5 move down, man. Trading options wasn't even a whole $5 move down by the time I sold the cons. You did what I'm saying? It made it down to 591.28, and I sold the cons for 100%. So this shows you how easily a small move in the stock market can be exponential gains. You understand what I'm saying? When you're trading options versus buying and long holding shares, you understand what I'm saying? Because if I was buying and holding shares of this, let's put Let's exit out of our drawings, man, and put this on the daily. I would only be able to make money off the stock going up, one, and I would have to wait for this thing to go from $600 to double in price, which would be all the way up here to $1,000 for me to double my money and see 100% gains in buying and holding shares of these. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the type of exponential gains that trading options can bring you, man. So with that being said, I want to give y'all these levels on SPY. I'm gonna put this back on the 15-minute chart. Give y'all these levels one more time so y'all know what to be on the lookout for, man. And as y'all can see, even intraday, these levels is holding true. The day hasn't ended yet, man. 4 o'clock hasn't hit, so the market is still open. Y'all see that these areas that I have charted are still holding true. So put this on y'all chart, screenshot this, do whatever y'all gotta do, man. I want y'all to put this little box at 590 on y'all chart. We have minor reactions at 592, man. I wouldn't enter any trades there, but I would see possible reactions right there. You understand what I'm saying? And then above, like I said, 595 to 596, and then $600. You understand what I'm saying? So anywhere between that range, man, look for a reaction. Say it runs up to $600 and you say, okay, it has gotten slammed here multiple times in the past before. I want to look at puts. You get your confirmation. If we was looking at it on this day, say, okay, we missed calls on the entry, right? We missed a calls tonight. So let's see what we can get on puts to the downside. It started consolidating in this area. And after it broke structure on this very candle right here to the downside, you could have said, okay, I want to jump into puts and set my risk to reward up, something like this, man. Let me make sure it's on my short position. Wham, bam. Could have stopped out at the highs and rolled this thing down to the next target level of what? A minor level at 592, man. So like I said, put this on y'all chart so y'all can make some money on tomorrow. You did. Now, next thing that we got to talk about, man, is ticker symbol NVDA. And I keep getting questions. I keep getting asked like, oh my God, how did we go so crazy on earnings? How do they have such a good earnings report, but the stock price doesn't reflect that? Now, I'm going to explain to y'all, right? And we're going to hide the drawings on this because this is more fundamental analysis, right? Y'all see we do have a falling wedge pattern on Nvidia right now. So this thing could take off above here and retest the highs and come back down, man. But I am actually bearish on Nvidia until proven otherwise, for the reason of, man, y'all see we had earnings and after hours yesterday, right? And it did absolutely nothing. It actually came down back to where it almost ended the day at around 3 o'clock, man, started power hour at. And with that being said, it did this because yes, Nvidia, everybody knows Nvidia is a good company at this point, right? Everybody knows Nvidia is one of the main leaders of the tech sector. So with that being said, bro, we've already had and beat by 264% on earnings last quarter. So if the sentiment on the earnings isn't stupid crazy or keeping higher sentiment than that, man, the stock price isn't going to react that crazy off of earnings because investors aren't that wild. You understand what I'm saying? Like the sentiment isn't like overly crazy. Yes, we did increase on revenue by 76% on Nvidia yesterday, man, and earnings. If y'all didn't peep Nvidia's earnings, definitely go check that out on Yahoo Finance, man. But like I said, 76 compared to 264 is not wowing investors, so we're not going to have a crazy run up after the earnings. You understand what I'm saying? We tried to run up this morning and then rejected, which was once a key support level. You understand what I'm saying? We rejected it and turned it to resistance again. And again, this is why y'all need to keep certain levels charted, because if y'all had this liquidity zone at Nvidia, y'all would have seen that it was setting up for puts off of market opens. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, y'all got y'all levels for tomorrow, man. Hit that link in the Discord for description if you do want all my live signals, man, and more one-on-one game on trading options, man. If you new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and say where you from, man. We out.